0 Liverpool versus Man City. I think the title is over. This is our instant reaction video. So what's up, guys? Yep, wave the white flag.
It's
Yep,
over.
I agree. I had Carlos wave the white flag as we saw the game together. Well, as we saw the second half
Yes.
together. You need a full chug, John.
He needs a chug. It's
Yeah,
over for Johnny.
I mean, obviously, as an Arsenal fan, until the math tells me that it's over, still gonna be hopeful. But deep down inside, I'm gonna say, yeah. But we said it though. I didn't say it on the pod, but we had conversations. If Liverpool can maximize or try to get as much as they can over these like stretch of games, I think it's gonna be
Yeah, I mean, it was a big 3 points today for Liverpool.
a big 3 points, easy 3 points. I thought it was probably the easiest 3 points I've seen them play,
For the season.
or within this stretch of games that we talked about.
Read us the text, John, that you got from a Liverpool fan.
But yeah, the Liverpool fan was like, this is probably the most stress-free Man City Arsenal game that he's ever had to watch.
Yeah,
City, Liverpool.
But yeah, whatever, Man City, Liverpool. My apologies, but yeah, that was just a feel all around. So
Yeah,
Liverpool's are chill today.
Yeah, I think overall the game. I mean, in the first half, we'll talk about the tactics in a second. But I just feel like Liverpool didn't really have to sweat the game out too much. They had a game plan. They implemented it really well. They took advantage of the moments that they had, and ultimately, I think in the second half they had a 2-goal lead, very comfortable. They let City have the ball, and just were really, really structured, really organized. And City didn't look dangerous.
Not at all.
Even though Doku had a lot of freedom and space on that left side against Trent, he beat Trent I think almost every time on that 1v1. Trent always had somebody covering for him, so Liverpool was fairly organized there, and then ultimately City just wasn't dangerous.
Yeah, I can't remember a goal scoring opportunity for City in 90 minutes.
Besides Marmoush's
What's that? Offsides.
Yeah,
Great finish, by the way, but yeah, I mean, they didn't really have anything. I don't know if they're missing Holland or there's just a spark that's missing.
no, I don't think Haaland would have made a difference. I mean, obviously, you're gonna say probably he would make a difference because of the ability he has and like the danger he poses in the attacking third for City. But I mean, just the way Liverpool implemented their playing style and the tactics they went into the game, they were from the beginning. They sat back, right? They played with no striker. Diaz and Salah were wide, and then they had Curtis Jones and Dominic playing like their highest players. So they were just sitting back. They were trying to make the middle of the park as compact as possible because City want to play. So City want to play. They just kind of put more bodies in the middle, and then when City had the ball, they just created a line, nice low block, literally
A 5-5
legit.
formation.
5-5.
And then when City, obviously, they weren't dangerous, they keep the ball, do whatever you want, side to side, create 1v1s, but not really end product. And then when City lost the ball, because they did at moments when they were like, if Liverpool pressed or if they just pissed the ball away, Liverpool was lovely. Here, spring the counterattack. You have Salah, who's insane. We've been talking about it. He's been in insane form.
Ballon d'Or watch.
Yeah, he's like legit Ballon d'Or watch.
Right? Has to be.
He's on what? He's on 40 goals, assists, like contributions so far. So once you spring that counterattack, he's dangerous, man. He'll give you something out of nothing, and it's annoying to watch. Obviously, if you're a rival fan or if you got someone chasing the title, the guy, everything he touches turns to gold. It's literally what it is. It's heartbreaking, but
He doesn't need much, right, to affect the game.
But as a football fan, you appreciate it because it's wonderful to watch. I think the tactics were. People will say it's boring, but like you told me, I love a low block, a good low block, a nice little tactician and sorting out your tactics and just getting them right, and you don't have to break a sweat.
The low block is boring, but when City would press Liverpool would break out of it so easy.
Oh yeah, break the press
and
too.
The football was good there, right?
Correct. So they were also good on the ball.
Yeah.
During those moments,
McAllister, Szoboszlai would be that outlet. The one play I remember, they were springing in the back, and then Szoboszlai had that turn.
And all the open field.
And then he just had the whole field wide open. Liverpool's on the break, and City were on their heels. So anytime they had the ball in those moments, they were precise.
And we talk about Salah being like that main guy, but like playing these tactics and playing these like the way he played today, slot guys like McAllister, Gravenberch, Dominic,
Right,
Curtis Jones.
he kept Darwin on the bench today.
Bro, it's insane. Those guys, if those guys aren't ticking and those guys aren't doing what they're supposed to do and staying disciplined and working hard, keeping the ball, nothing else functions. So, and Diaz put in a shift. The guy was running up and down the line.
Yeah,
He was helping defensively. When he got forward, he, like you said, like he was good on the ball. Like they were good on the ball when they were on it. So I mean, listen, it was a perfectly executed game plan from Slot, and the guys just delivered. Guys delivered because guess what? They're chasing a title. And when you have to play these type of games and you have a game plan, you're a professional. You're a big boy. You're gonna go on and fucking do what you have to do to get the 3 points. No matter whether or not the football's pretty, whether or not the football's is whatever, you just go out there, get your 3 points, and guess what? You have Newcastle on Wednesday, and you're 11 points up with 11 games to go, and 1 game in hand.
6% possession for City, but that didn't matter.
Nope.
How many
Not
shots
even
on goal
close.
did they have?
5 shots on target versus Liverpool's 4. So obviously Liverpool more
Clinical.
efficient,
Yeah,
more
efficient,
clinical,
yeah.
more efficient in that stat. Overall shots though, City had 16 to Liverpool's 8. Again, passes they had 647 to Liverpool's 331. So that
Jesus
kind of
Christ.
tells you all you need to know about
Yeah.
how that game, how that
Yeah, I
game
mean, they had 33% possession,
34. Yeah,
34, and they looked like the better team without the
Yeah.
ball.
yeah.
So, I mean, well done. Well done.
Let's talk about
for Liverpool.
let's talk about the goal. So the first goal came off a corner kick. I forget who took the corner, but then Szoboszlai came in, one touch, freed up Mo Salah around the PK spot, hits it. I think Ake deflects it, goes in, 1-0, puts Liverpool up. Thoughts on the goal?
Well, did Dominic? So Dominic got the ball, and it was a one-time pass to Salah that was open in the middle of the box.
They checks in, kind of like checks in or kind of stays there, like near post, and he literally flicks it like inside of the foot pass,
Inside the foot, like
inside,
boom,
and curls it back
you
like
know?
behind him into Salah.
PK
and it's
spot.
perfect. It was training ground executed. They've gone
Literally.
over that probably all week.
So I was so open as well.
And also, I don't know how he's so open.
Who, Salah or
Salah.
Dominic?
I think Salah more. I think I think that pass frees him up a lot because I think all the City players are gravitating towards that pass and they kind of keep their eye off.
You don't expect him to hit it one time behind.
No, of course not.
You expect him maybe to just possess,
Give it back.
or hold it.
back to or hold it, or try to turn, but he just, boom.
That's why I think the pass kind of eliminates everybody because everyone gets so sucked in and gets
Yes.
so
Ball watching.
just boom, and then that one pass, see you later, and then Salah just does what he does.
Great goal
Game
from the
over.
training.
It was game over after 1-0.
You think
I
so?
like-
I
thought
didn't
so.
think Man City were going to come back at all.
I thought so.
So,
Because I saw how easy it was because Man City
Yeah,
did
it
have
was.
ball. Man City had possession. You saw like Doku trying to go 1v1. You saw Savinho trying to go 1v1, create stuff. Like they were high energy.
Yeah,
And for them to
had
get
no
the goal
answers.
correct. And for them to get that goal so easily, it was deflating. As if someone watching football was like, that's deflating. Like even I was watching like, here we go again. Like this is going to happen again. And I don't see them kind of creating anything to get out of this stick they have. So
And then that second goal, Salah gets sprung forward and then creates a chance for Dominic. So the guy who gave him the assist on his goal, he assisted Szoboszlai. He gets the ball, turns, hits it first post, has Ederson standing. That for me was when I thought the game was over. 2-0 made it look so easy. Ederson didn't even dive because he just knew, one, he wasn't going to get the ball, but two, it was just like, how is this guy so open and so free to shoot that ball? It was just too easy for Liverpool to break City down. I think after that 2-0 again, game over.
yeah.
And like you
Man
said,
City
Tom, it
just
was
had, they
so
were
deflating.
also deflated. They just no energy, nothing they were creating, generating. The game slowed down even more. The fans were out of it. Yeah, I mean, boring second half.
Oh, it was a snoozer.
Horrible
Yeah,
work. but
because you knew how the game was going to go anyway. You
Yeah.
knew it, like it looked exactly how it ended, or like it played out because like City possession, side to side, out wide, 1v1. Trent lost his 1v1 duels, but guess what? Doku can't get it over the first defender when he crosses it. Can't get it
On
over the
both
head.
sides, right?
On
We were
both
talking
sides,
about
yeah.
that, Doku and Savinho.
Yeah, they can't even get they're trying to serve it, right? It's always under knee height. It's hidden to the defenders. It's easy to defend. It's never like dangerous kind of like end play, end product. Like we said, like, yeah, you're beating him 1v1, whatever. He looks awful at 1v1 duels, but I'm happy if I'm Trent too, because there's no end product. You're not giving a nice ball, you're not giving a good service.
There's no end product, and he knows he has someone covering for him.
Correct. Konate is usually the guy that kind of picks up the scraps for him.
Yeah.
So I mean, whatever. It's a team sport. I'm not gonna hate it. If you have
Yeah.
a guy that can do that, because guess what? Going forward, he's gonna give you something. So
Yeah,
I mean, they don't use Trent for defensive abilities. So
no, that's true.
Yeah, it wasn't the most thrilling Liverpool City game. We've been so accustomed to big games, you know, prime time,
excitement,
yeah,
some
like
goals.
some like a box office type of game, and today just did not have that feel.
Yeah, would have rather had Forest in Newcastle at 11:30
as the prime time slot.
Yeah, 7 goals, dude. At least something.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. Liverpool's up 11 points now in the league. I think personally the league is over. Let's just call it how it is. I don't see anyone coming back from this big of a deficit. Liverpool took care of business. This was the big game in the 3-4 game stretch that we talked about, that if they did come up with these points, that game, set, match, and then obviously Arsenal losing was the cherry on top for Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a massive collapse if they give up 11 points with 11 games to go. The season's over in February. By the end of February, the season is done. Now all we got to look for is the top 4 Champions League spots. That's what the season's about now. The title.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it looks like it's gonna be 6 teams though from the Prem.
I agree.
6.
I think so.
Out of 6.
I said something yesterday. I was reading it.
I know it might be 5 for sure because England's dominating in European competition.
It'd be 6 if either United or Tottenham win the Europa League.
They'd make it automatically. If in the league, it'd be top 5.
Top 5, yeah. So it could be potentially 6 if United or Tottenham win the Europa League. Yeah, it says here is like, hold on. Premier League more than 99% likely to get extra Champions League place. It's been a great week for Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, and other Premier League teams chasing UCL.
Got Chelsea on that list.
Yeah, UCL football. As Italy's rough outing means, it is almost certain English football will get a bonus spot. Opta puts the odds above 99%. As things stand, it would go to the 5th place Cherries, Bournemouth, but the chasing pack also have a reason to be licking their lips. This is via Men in Blazers. And then he says the Premier League could even get a 6th spot if Man United or Tottenham win the Europa League.
Got it.
So it's, I mean, listen,
top 5 race.
I love a 6 Premier League charge into the Champions League.
All right, well, good chatting with you guys. We will talk tomorrow as we do our fully weekly recap. But always nice catching up with you guys.
Yep. Talk to you guys soon.
Take care, fellas.
Yes, sir.